Welcome to Hard Cam Wrestling Podcast, where falls count anywhere. There are no disqualifications and a 2-hour time limit. Introducing the participants. The opinionated one, Ryan Sangster. The 18-year-old piece of gold, Joseph Parr. The real deal, the anti-Miz, Ryan Palmer. And the real franchise, James Richards.
Happy New Year and welcome to the Hard Cam Wrestling Podcast with me, Ryan Palmer, with the other Ryan Sangster. Say hello.
What's happening? The other Ryan?
Yeah, the other Ryan.
The best
The
like,
imposter.
Like Luke Owen, like the other one, Luke Owen.
That's James. Say hello,
Yo,
James.
Happy New Year, everyone.
And Joseph Parr.
Hello.
Yeah, and this
Hello.
is our Sunday list show. You can always find us. Well, I'm thinking it's our Sunday list show. The Sunday list show this week is the top 5 takeover matches.
Can't even remember.
I told you it's one of those years of smoking spliffs. That's what it is. It's damaged me mind. Oh god. So yes, you can find us on Podbeam and you can follow us on Podbeam and listen on Podbeam. But not only that,
No,
you
they
can
can't
follow
listen.
us. They can't listen on Podbeam.
No, 'cause they can follow us on it, but they're not allowed to listen.
Because breaking news coming from today, we're not exclusive on Podbean anymore.
Okay, you can listen on Podbeam, though.
Yeah, you can still listen on Podbean.
Nah, it's forbidden.
But
Okay, where else can they find us, James?
you can find us on Spotify
Ooh.
and Google
Where else?
Ooh.
and Audible.
Yeah.
Not quite Apple yet. I'm still waiting for the verification for that.
Yeah, fuck Microsoft.
Google, is Google via Google Play?
Yeah, I assume so.
Google Podcasts.
Google
I don't know. I don't have an Android, so
I don't use that shit. So I wouldn't
Wow.
know.
wow.
So good.
Move
Yeah,
on.
you can find us in so many more different places now.
Mm-hmm. And YouTube.
And
Subscribe on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, and subscribe on
Like.
YouTube as well.
Notifications. All the shit.
Marvellous. How was your Christmas and New Year, Joe?
Can't complain, can you?
You Sangster?
Yeah, quiet, which is how I like it, to be fair.
James, how was yours?
It wasn't too bad because I spent my birthday in Tier 4, but
Oh,
know.
shit.
It's better than spending it in tears.
That's very pathetic. Okay.
Very, very light
It's a
humour.
flying start.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, this has gone downhill.
It's only 2.5 minutes in, and we're already using that. It's gone downhill fucking thing already. Shit.
Sorry, 2021 off bright, boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
So, what's going to be new for 2021 for the Hardcam podcast? Anyone?
More interviews, more YouTube content.
Yes.
James,
We'll be doing a watch along of the dreaded Heroes of Wrestling as well this month.
Oh, yeah, you will. Heroes of Wrestling. Tremendous. You want to play 21? I've got 22. Tremendous. You'll
just
find
wait
out.
till the Miz cashes in.
It doesn't matter, even if he does or not. That bet's null and void.
No.
The bet is- yeah, no. That's if he does, it doesn't matter. It does not
So-
matter, as the Rock says.
Can we just explain to the listeners, because I
Yeah.
don't think we actually put this bet on any of our pods.
I think
we
it
just-
was.
We did 3 or
Did
4
we?
times actually.
Let's refresh their
I don't
memory anyway.
I don't remember.
Basically,
He tried
Brian
to count.
Palmer famously hates the Miz, which because he's wrong.
No, the Miz sucks. He's shit. Come on.
And then so we had an agreement: if the Miz fails his cash in, which he did not.
Which he
No,
did.
he didn't. John
Which
Morrison.
he did.
Then we
Don't
would
give a
watch
fuck.
a shitty pay
It was
per view.
it was a failed fucking cash in. And you're watching the pay-per-view. You're
the record does count as a failed cash-in.
Oh, yes.
It wasn't. Right, let's not argue.
Don't Michael Nakazawa your way out of this. Come on. Fucking hell. Slippery motherfucker. Yeah.
Should we move on to the top 5?
Yeah. Go on, then.
Let's get us back on track. Starting off with Mr. James Richards. James, what are your top 5 takeover matches?
Okay, so my number 5 pick, my most recent pick as well, Keith Lee versus Dominik Dijakovic from Portland. It's a type of match I love. Big guys doing big guy things.
Harry likes his men.
I just love the chemistry them two have. And was it Dijakovic did a springboard, right?
Oh yeah, that like springboard cannonball.
Yeah, while Keith Lee's sitting on a chair outside. Keith Lee doing the spirit bomb and Dijakovic flips out of it and hulks up, just getting hit with another one to lose. But I loved everything Lee and Dijakovic have done. It's a shame.
Retribution.
I meant on NXT, but it just makes me upset that the only time I'm going to get Lee and Dijakovic is Lee versus T-Bar.
At least it's not Slapjack.
Slapjack. Oh, God.
Next, we can reveal now it's a match that doesn't feature on any of... Well, it doesn't feature on mine. It doesn't feature on any of the fan lists.
Madness. It's so good. It's so good. Up next is Gargano versus Ciampa in Chicago. The Chicago Street Fight.
Is that the first match they had?
Second one.
That was New Orleans was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, New Orleans.
That was like a New Orleans street fight.
It was unsanctioned, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Unsanctioned.
We were talking about this yesterday, weren't we, James? Why it has to be called like a Philadelphia street fight or something.
And we did that it was Black versus Cole. We were talking about that with.
Just annoys me. So that's why that match is shit. Because it has a place in front of the word street fight. So.
No, but it's just something that obviously kick the crap out of each other. I think Ciampa did a Death Valley driver on the stairs. Story bits. This is as Gargano was starting to get obsessed with Ciampa as well. After I think they were by the production area, on top of one of the board things, whatever. Ciampa gets the wedding ring off Gargano's finger, spits on it, chucks it, and Gargano goes in rage and just Death Valley drives them off the thing through 2 tables onto concrete. And
go on.
And this is the debut of the Widow's Bell, I think.
Is it? Which one's the Widow's Bell? Is that the DDT?
Yeah.
Oh.
It does it on the plain wood in the ring.
Yeah. None of my my favourite Gargano Ciampa match is not on a takeover. There was a Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah, that was boss.
That
was when they were still DIY, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one where I actually thought Ciampa was then going to turn.
Yeah, that's where they first sowed the seed. Yeah. Yep. Isn't that that's long
term booking? Yeah.
I actually rewatched the match recently. I was going back watching the Cruiserweight Classic. So
the story sort of goes like 2016.
It was?
Yeah, 2016, I think.
So that story went from 2016 to 2020.
Yeah,
that's good booking.
It is.
Up next, I've got Almas versus Gargano,
which is probably on, I think, most people's lists.
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
The first one.
The one at Philly. That's the last takeover one I had. They had a takeover in Brooklyn the year before.
Oh, Brooklyn's on mine.
Did they?
Yeah. It was only about 15 minutes.
This is the match where Gargano's lip just goes like black, isn't it?
Yeah. And sort of the debut of Candice LeRae as well in NXT.
Yeah, sitting in the crowd.
Then beating up Zelina Vega. Yeah, they had the crowd in their hands as well this whole match, about half hour. I've literally just finished watching this match as well. So good.
I think Meltzer, was that a 5-star match?
Yeah. The first WWE 5-star match since Punk Cena.
Yeah.
Then
and there was 2 in New Orleans.
Yeah, then I had 2 in one show.
Yeah.
Up next, I've got Volta versus Tyler Bate from Takeover Cardiff.
Got to be
Good match. Yeah, just finished watching that like a couple of hours ago.
Oh, the crowd. For every big strong boy chant. And a crowd singing Tyler Bate.
It's a shame it was in Wales.
Ouch.
Very racist.
He's already kicking off on our Welsh listeners. if we have
no one's safe.
And I like the fact that this match didn't even finish with a finisher.
It was the lariat, wasn't it?
Yeah, or big boot.
Now it's the lariat.
It was the running lariat, yeah.
Yeah. So
technically that's a clothesline though, isn't it? Is a lariat not when you're standing? And
a lariat
is just a standing position, and a clothesline is when you're running.
No. A lariat, a clothesline is more with the crook of your arm and your bicep and tricep. A lariat is with your forearm. Doesn't matter if you're running or standing. It's which part of your arm you use.
Good to know.
Palmer needs to get Joe on his wrestling.
Yeah, I'll go on wrestling. I'll go on wrestling for beginners. Yeah,
you need to, mate. Yeah, because everything like that happened 4 years previously. You have no fucking clue about it.
No clue. It's ridiculous.
I just don't like it.
Wrestling only fucking began 4 years ago for Joe. Shit.
Joe, this match was my first match I locked in. As soon as you said Takeover, it stands out in my mind. It's fucking amazing. Like, I mean, you could have easily had Dunn versus Walter, but I just thought Bate was
in my list originally, and then I watched this one again.
Yeah, Bate was better. I mean, the fact that he continuously tries and fails to pick up Walter, you know, he's building up, and then he picks him up off his fucking feet, and the crowd just goes ape shit.
And then he doesn't big strong boy.
Yeah.
Early on in the match, he tries to powerbomb into the ring post, and he just absolutely does not hit the ring post.
Oh, and then he hits him with the fucking apron exploder as well, where he fucking lifts him up off his feet onto the floor.
Oh, that's just,
doesn't he flex him off the top rope too?
Exploder off the top rope, yeah.
Yeah, fuck me.
He's just... Tyler Bate is amazing. This is probably one of the best David versus Goliath matches in history.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
If not the...
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, like, he was definitely perfect choice to be first UK champion.
Yeah.
It might not last long, but it did the job.
Yeah, he only just gets better though, doesn't he, as he goes on, you know what I mean?
He's still only like 23 or something though, isn't he?
It wasn't like 19 in the fucking tournament or something.
Yeah.
He was really young. He was very, very young.
He's 23. He's 24 this year.
It's disgusting.
Fucking hell, and he's still fucking older than Joe. Never mind.
About half of Palmer's age.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's all going off.
I'll get you back.
So my last one is Cole versus Gargano from Takeover 25.
Which stipulation was that?
Just a normal match.
Ah. Is this the one where Gargano got hit by a bus and kicked out of it too? AKA all of them.
This is the one where Cole won and got wrapped to the ring. This is one where someone wrapped Adam Cole to the ring.
Oh, that guy.
Oh,
wrapped in the ring.
Yes.
Like, what?
Will J Will, what his name
Something
is?
like that.
Yes,
Wrestle Flows or something.
Wrestle Flow. Yeah. That was. I fucking remember that. Yeah.
Who's that Jake one?
J Will.
Yeah.
When I watched it live, I thought, Jesus Christ, this is shit. But if you re-listen to it after and actually listen to the lyrics, it's pretty good.
Still shit.
Yeah, it's even worse.
Yeah, this is the start of Cole's historic title reign. Yeah.
Did Gargano win the title after this, though?
No, he won at Takeover New York, then dropped
Was
it.
this the third one?
The second one.
Oh, okay, and then he won in the weird ass cage one again.
Cole won that one.
Yeah, he retained it.
Yeah, so this is my favourite. This is my match of the year. That year, whatever it was, 2019. God, what a simpler time. Yeah. Yeah, that was my match of the year that year. A lot of people preferred the 2 out of 3 falls match from New York. That's fine, but I preferred the second one. Just because you sort of knew with the New York one, the 2 out of 3 falls on, you're going to know either Cole or Gargano were going to win the first one, then the other win the second one, then we get to the winner. That's the issue I had with it. It took like 20 minutes to get to that big blow off bit. By this, you knew there was going to be one winner, and it turned out to be Adam Cole.
Right, so we will go to Facebook before the next one with Andy Lewis, everyone's favourite. He's got Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate in Chicago. Really good. DIY versus Revival in Toronto, which is amazing. Undisputed Era versus Ricochet, the War Raiders, and Pete Dunne in War Games 2018. The 6-man ladder match in New Orleans, and Gargano versus Almas in Philadelphia.
Good list.
Yeah.
I really wanted to put that tag match in, but...
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't put the tag match in.
I really wanted to.
It's hard, isn't it? It's like I've managed to miss off the tag match and also the ladder match.
Yeah, I've did put that match. I think it was between the tag match and leading Dijakovic. I watched leading Dijakovic back. I was like, yeah.
Recency bias. Right, I'll go next. I've gone with Gargano versus Almas at Philadelphia. You know what, Ryan? You wanted to keep that a secret, but I'm going to expose you. Ryan Palmer, before we did this, lost his list of 5 matches.
He lost it.
Found it. He's just found it.
Yep.
Congratulations, Ryan.
I'll go now.
Tell he's pushing 50.
He's cashing in on Joe Palmer.
And looking damn good.
He's running. He's cashing in.
But I'm looking damn good for it. I think a couple of mine have already been said. Water versus Bate. Gargano versus Almas. So those two. This one hasn't so far. Nakamura versus Zayn. Nakamura's debut. Excellent match. He appeared on the video screen. If I have to beat the best, and I have to beat you. And pointing at Zayn.
Fucking brilliant.
Sort of made Sammy go to strong style.
Yes, it did. Yes. Excellent fucking match.
Second match I locked in after Bates and Walter. It had to be a lock-in. The fucking face-off between them two at the beginning was just like great.
Yeah.
And then not really enjoyed about it as well, as considering it is still technically WWE product, is it was face versus face.
Yeah.
And it stayed face versus face. There was no stupid heel turns. There was no, even like when you see in AEW, you've got Cody facing faces, but he always does heel moves. And then at the end, he's face to face. You didn't get any of that shit. No. You know what I mean? They just both stayed face all the way through.
You had that mental entrance, the music from Nakamura and all the fucking strobe lighting effects as well.
Epilepsy.
Epilepsy warning.
The fans just went nuts for that, didn't they?
Yeah, the crowd tried holy shit before the match started.
Yeah. And then it was like fucking, they had like 3 full minutes of just elbowing the shit out of each other in the head.
Me and James were watching the match yesterday, and James was making weird noises during that part of the match I can't explain.
Oof.
It's more like,
it's more like,
shit, man. Come fully loaded tonight, bro. Shit.
This one needs to go under rated R. For retarded. My fourth match, again, is a Cardiff match. Cesaro versus Ilya Dragunov.
Well, that's a good match.
It was a banger of a match. Cesaro challenging Dragunov's debut for NXT UK.
Was it?
I think.
I don't think it was.
Right,
I think you're the only
some
person in the
significant.
world that watches NXT UK, so I'll take your word for it.
There's one thing that would tell me: cage match.
Although it was Cesaro's debut in NXT UK.
Yeah, it was Cesaro's because he appeared in NXT, not in NXT UK.
Yeah. It was just an incredible match anyway.
No, it wasn't his debut.
What?
It wasn't his debut, sorry.
Okay, fair dues. Last match is Owens versus Zayn in NXT Rival. Which, okay, it's not a takeover as such, but it's still a takeover level pay-per-view. This is the one after Owens had turned heel on Zayn after Zayn had won his first NXT Championship, powerbombed him into the apron. Had this match, and Owens just completely decimated Zayn into oblivion, powerbombing him so much that the referee had to call off the match, and he won due to a ref stoppage, which I haven't seen in a fucking age. I've never seen that for ages. It was just like, holy shit, he's powerbombed him so much he can't defend himself, and the ref's giving him the match. And the crowd are like that too. The crowd just like, what's going on? And then when he got handed the NXT Championship, you're just like, oh shit,
So that's how you do a ref stoppage right, not Randy on his head getting caved in by Brock Lesnar.
Oh, that was brutal.
I mean, to be fair, that is a good ref stoppage.
It was a fucking immense ref stoppage.
Just a really, really shit fucking match. That they typed for so fucking long. For him to just get his head fucking caved in. What was the fucking point in that? That was fucking pointless and shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up, Joe. Thank you.
Bring it up.
That was me.
It was James.
Fuck you.
Oh, thank you. All right then. I stand corrected. Thank you, Joe, for bringing that up.
Right. So go to Facebook again with another Andy. This time it's Andy John. He's gone for Zayn Nakamura at Dallas. Dunn versus Bate. Bailey versus Banks. I'm assuming Brooklyn because he didn't say. Ciampa versus Gargano. Again, he didn't say. And Dunn versus Walter from New York.
The problem with takeovers is they reuse matches that many times. So if they don't specify, we can't fucking tell.
Yeah, fuck you. I'll go with mine next. I've gone Gargano versus Almas, which has been talked about. Zayn Nakamura, talked about. DIY versus Revival, which I've just been thinking. All of you told me that the Young Bucks, Hangman and Omega match wasn't as good as this match. Yeah. But yet none of you picked this match either. So how bad do you think the AEW match is?
It's still not as good as this one.
I just think with TakeOver, there's such a wide variety.
Yeah.
You have these indie style matches like Gargano Cole. You got big men like Lee Dijakovic. You got War Games matches. You've got one of the best ladder matches of all time. You've got best tag team wrestling out there, or some of at the time. And just these story elements. There's just so the women's matches as well. Betty Banks. You've got Candice LeRae, Io Shirai as well, which is really good. It's just so hard to be able to pick 5.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to be able to pick 5, and I've missed one of my favourite matches of all time out because of it.
I love tag team wrestling, so I couldn't not put a tag team in there.
Yeah.
Cole versus Gargano at New York, which I think is a 2 out of 3 falls match, if I'm correct. And Walter versus Tyler Bate at Cardiff.
Yeah, see, 2 out of 3 falls was brilliant, but you could literally put in any Ciampa versus Gargano match, and you can't go wrong. You know what I mean? The top 5 for
except for I mean, it's not a takeover, but the final beat match was shit.
See, do you know what? I never watched that, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you're not missing out on much.
I think it was all right. It was just a bit too much on the drama
this year.
Yeah. was like a cinematic match, wasn't it?
It was very cinematic, but it was like
Well,
it
it's
was
good.
too overproduced.
For as good as NXT does, they're not good at cinematic matches, are they?
No.
No.
NXT's about though, really, is it?
Mm.
It's more about what WWE is missing.
Yeah.
WWE is missing
Good wrestling.
matches. They're missing good wrestling storylines that'll keep you interested from 2016 to 2020. You know what I mean? So like that's not their thing. But like obviously the previous matches that they had, you know, you can put any of them in your top 5 list, and you're not going to go fucking wrong there, are you?
Nope. We'll go back to Facebook again because we had quite a few lists. We've got the ladder match at New Orleans, Bate versus Dunn at Chicago, Zayn versus Nakamura at Dallas, Kyle O'Reilly versus Finn Balor at TakeOver 31, which was a great match, and
Brilliant.
Cole versus Ricochet at, I think, Brooklyn 4.
That's so good.
Oh yeah.
Another match. The best counter. Ricochet goes for springboard moonsault, super kick.
Yeah.
Right in midair. The timing of
Straight in the
that.
neck.
Straight in the neck.
Actually, it was.
Yeah.
Right, so thanks. So your turn.
Sean, okay, so
I sound a bit more enthusiastic.
No, I'm a bit. I'm you
Keeping
know,
you up.
Drunk again. He's on the cat.
I'm not used to being this far down the list, so I'm going to have to skip here. I'm still wondering if Palmer got his fucking list back, or has he been?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're definitely on the cat, you like. Fucking hell.
So obviously I've got Tyler Bate versus Walter, which was obviously the first one that I locked in straight away, which we have talked about, and then the second one I locked in straight away was Nakamura versus Sami Zayn, again, which we've talked about. I thought it was very fucking hard then to fill in the next 3, to be fair. So I've gone with the Bayley versus Banks Iron Woman match.
Nice.
Fantastic match. Obviously, Bayley just won the championship, if I remember right. So, and then they went to the Iron Woman match, and they had the old guard of the women's wrestling and Trish and Lita and that were stood by watching as well, which give it that little bit of extra feel. Because I think was this the first women's? I know it was the first women's
Yes. Yeah.
match, but was it the first women's main event on NXT Takeover?
Right.
Probably.
I think it was.
Yeah,
feel
I
like
imagine so.
Might not be right, but that's what I'm thinking. So obviously you get your usual, the heel takes the lead twice with 1-0 and 2-1, and then obviously it's 2-2. Banks goes to lock in the bank statement, but Bayley doesn't fucking quit, and the fans just go fucking apeshit because, you know, she's the big face, and she's not going to tap out to the dirty heel.
And Banks made it quiet.
Yes, that was hilarious.
The best part of the match.
Threw a headband into the crowd. Fucking amazing.
Fuck is it?
Tremendous.
The storytelling of that was just brilliant. You know, you've got your proper fucking face and your proper fucking heel, and like the fans reacted exactly the way they wanted them to react.
Mm.
And then obviously you get the I think did Banks go for the backbreaker one more time and got reversed into that fucking submission move, because Bayley had been working on Banks's hand, which I think she actually injured in the first match. And then with 2 seconds to go, Banks taps out, which I don't think we've seen since. Oh, not a lot of
Sasha Banks tapping out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she's faced Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I was about to say she faced Charlotte like 12 times in a day. So
yeah. But I mean, like up to this point, she probably didn't tap out because she was all about the tap out, wasn't she? You know what I mean?
yeah,
So obviously Bayley wins 3-2, and you know it was fantastic. It was exactly what it needed to be, which was the start of the women's proper revolution.
nah, that was Nikki Bella, mate.
Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, Nikki Bella with a countdown timer for the Divas fucking championship. You know, that fucking shitty butterfly fucking looking belt.
Nikki Bella and a shitty rack attack.
Who the fuck was that? Who said it was him? Fucking
I don't know.
Who was that kid?
It was someone off the group. That's
Oh.
probably since fucking come back and got his vengeance yesterday by fucking reporting Joseph.
Yeah. Yeah, on that note, fuck Nicholas as well.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
He's only
Fucking
a
hell.
kid. That's a bit harsh.
It's banned
So,
for
yeah.
that.
That's my third match. I've gone for War Games match number 4.
Is that the most recent one?
Which one?
No, I've gone for the very first that they did in NXT in 2017.
Nice.
Was that UE, Sanity, and Officer Payne and Roger?
Yeah, that was a triple team. Wasn't
It was an absolute fucking a clusterfuck, but in a good way.
Yeah.
It was just absolute carnage. Oh,
It was
that
fucking
really good.
Killian Dane did the Van Terminator.
Oh,
shit, yeah.
Killian Dane also did the fucking coast to coast.
That's what the Van Terminator is, isn't it?
That's what the Van
That is
Terminator
the
is.
Van Terminator.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Which is one where he chucks up the chair and kicks it? What was that one fucking called then? That was Van something or other, wasn't it?
The 420 kick.
Van Daminator, Van Terminator.
Van
I know the Van
Terminator.
Terminator is the most coast to coast.
Yeah, that. Which one's the one where he puts him on the barricade?
Van Crushinator. I'm sure that's it. No.
I hope not.
Van
No,
Crushinator.
it's Van something or other.
Yeah, it's Van something.
Yeah, and then you got fucking Roderick Strong suplexing Cole from the top of the cage.
What's
Yeah.
Killian Dane's finish move? It's the
one with
Plantation.
yes, it's
one with
Ulster Plantation.
Yeah.
Ah,
He created the move. Kenny Omega stole it.
Yeah.
kind of wondering what the fucking name was for it. Ulster Plantation.
Killian Dane in this match was just on a fucking rampage, man.
Mhm.
He was just hitting every fucker left, right, and centre with anything he could get his hands on.
That's when Sanity were a thing.
Yeah.
Sanity
that
were
was so
badass.
upsetting.
It is.
So upsetting to go watch it back.
Do you know, I love Roderick Strong's like gimmick for in the first couple of matches where he just dresses up as part of someone's team.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he was with
Fucking Shield.
yeah. With Authors
Yeah,
of
'cause he-
Pain. And then
He come out, didn't he, in AOP gear?
yeah. Terrible.
They look like Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, but and it was just him with them. Fucking hell.
The finish was good as well, with Cole hitting the fucking running knee into the chair, into fucking EY's skull.
Yeah. The thing is, like,
Killian
with the-
Dane is Killian Dane should be so much more than he is.
things of like what I like about the War Games matches, it always seems to be one match where a star gets elevated a lot.
Yeah.
Like the first one's Killian Dane, most recent one's got Raquel Gonzalez, Rhea Ripley, Pat McAfee done really well in his one. Keith Lee, Dijakovic did a really good showing, and Ricochet decided to do a double mirror shot off Cage.
Casual.
Ricochet being Ricochet.
Yeah.
How many revolutions? It was like a 630, but he went round more than that, really.
Yeah.
106.30 or something.
I think
106.30. 1,630.
That's a lot of flips.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Flipping heck.
That's not even right. That's 10,630 actually.
106.30. Fucking hell.
I think with War Games, you can pretty much, again, same as Ciampa versus Gargano, put pretty much any of them. There's good shouts for most of them. Which then leads me to my last one on my list, which is actually a Ciampa versus Gargano match, which is the last man standing I've gone for.
I think that's the weakest out of
That's
the
not
three.
your league. That's the last one, isn't it?
I don't know the ending to it.
You don't like the
Well,
ending?
basically, it was
Boss.
Was he on the speaker and then he done a running knee to him or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was handcuffed to the fucking side of the stage, wasn't he? And then he running knee, and as he done the running knee, he hits him with that much fucking power. He fucking goes off the edge and fucking off the table, doesn't he? Fucking
It's probably
fucks
ways you could have
himself.
done. Probably ways you probably couldn't have done that without Luke beating yourself as well.
Yeah, obviously, but the idea was for him to do it that way, and like the best part about it was the way Ciampa then managed to fucking stand himself up, which is what then made him like a proper sneaky fucking heel. Which you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
The way
like how
himself up.
Ciampa won, but rolled off the stage onto his feet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's trying to stand up and he can't, so he just slides off the fucking side and puts both feet on the fucking floor, and he's pretty much keeping himself up by the fact he's actually handcuffed. So basically, Gargano fucked himself over, which was the main fucking part of that match, wasn't it? The main
story they were trying to do is like Gargano is just obsessed.
Mm. Well, that's it. I mean, like, you know, they fucking did. I just think that finish was done really well, because you know he was that, like you say, he was that fucking obsessed. He literally threw everything he could at him. But because he wasn't obviously focused enough on what he should have been, he's fucking, you know, he's fucked himself over. Which is why I've put it in. Plus, I also knew none of you had to put that match in.
Just wanted to be
So I
different.
wanted diversity.
Right, is that everyone's gone now?
That's we're all fucking done. That's bizarre.
We've got 3 more Facebook lists.
Oh, okay.
Go on then.
We've got Austin Baker, who's gone for Tyson Kidd versus Neville at TakeOver 2014. Both War Games matches from 2020. Balor versus Owens from Brooklyn, and Joe versus Nakamura from Brooklyn.
Different list.
Joe got his jaw broken in that one.
Yeah, did.
So what was the other one? What was the other one? You said we had 3 or 2 or 3 left?
Yeah, 3. We've got David Anderson, Gargano versus Almas at Philadelphia. Gargano versus Cole, 2 out of 3 falls. DIY versus Revival. Aleister Black versus Velveteen Dream. Less said about him. Ciampa versus Gargano. Last man standing. And I'm going to say this name wrong, so I apologise. Lakia Fahad. Zayn versus Neville at Revolution. DIY versus Revival. Gargano versus Almas. Zayn versus Nakamura. And Dunn versus Bate.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out to David Anderson for providing us with today's thumbnail.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Which also, by listening to David's list, he seems to be a big fan of Ciampa and Gargano, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But they've been the focus of NXT for the past 3 or 4 years. So.
They did have one hell of a fucking story arc, though. It was a fucking excellent story arc. Stemming from that, it was the Cruiserweight Classic. And didn't it carry over into the Dusty Classic as well?
Yeah, they were teaming during the Dusty Classic, and Ciampa was going to turn on Gargano, but Gargano saw it coming and done it back.
That was on the stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of caught him and he sort of went, nah, good. You're good, mate. And done it back.
Bro. Thanks to you to put your list in the group chat.
No.
Okay. Cool.
You want me to fucking multitask? I'm just about balancing a fucking drink and doing a fucking podcast, lads. You know what I mean? Are we doing our usual match talk?
Let's go to the master list, which is the part that no one wants to do here.
Yeah, it's just going to be
the one that appeared in Bate versus Walter. Has to be in there, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if we didn't put it on there and we'd all put it in our list.
Yeah, we should just do a really, really fucking bad one and just put like Bo Dallas in there or something.
Bo Dallas did have a good match with Neville though.
Yeah.
The ladder match.
Rival.
Yeah, but it probably wouldn't even make top 20.
Nah, probably not. But Bo Dallas isn't actually that bad, but we're not talking about Bo Dallas. Still not giving me his list, so we're just going to not ignore Ryan. What else has to go in?
Hang on, I'll type it.
Gargano versus Almas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't in your list, was it, Sangster?
Nope.
He's a hipster.
Yeah, he's cool.
I can't. I'm trying to put my phone on fucking speaker, but I can't. So you'll have to just bear with me.
Technical difficulties. What else, guys?
Nakamura Zayn.
Yeah,
Nakamura Zayn, definitely.
I've got two slots that are open.
You've got two open. Wait, what are the three then? So it's Bate, Walter, Nakamura Zayn, and what was the other one?
Gargano Almas.
All right, okay.
The amount of matches that are going to get missed out here.
Yeah, we're sorry if we didn't include your favourite match.
If we're talking about Balor versus O'Reilly.
Jesus.
Balor versus O'Reilly isn't in any of our list, is it?
I know.
Gargano, man. But one
Which
of them.
one?
Which one?
Doesn't matter. I wouldn't really see me ask whichever one goes in. To be fair, which one was mentioned the most? Did you put that one in?
Between us four.
Well, with me,
Matt was
me and
last man, no
Saxon
one
said one
else.
each. I said Chicago. He said Brooklyn.
That's helpful.
I
so-
personally prefer Chicago.
I prefer New Orleans, so that's not helpful either. So.
Cheers, Joe.
Palmer?
Again, not. I'll go with New Orleans. Okay.
So it didn't feature on anyone's list, but it's going in the master list.
Oh shit! Didn't you just say New Orleans?
Yeah, I said I preferred that one, so that's why I'm not helpful here.
What the fuck's just gone on here? Hang on a
So
minute.
confused.
Well, we were choosing between the Gargano and Ciampa matches, and I said my favourite one was New Orleans, so I can't
Did you
help.
not Ciampa versus Gargano in your list at all?
Nope.
Then you
Gargano.
shouldn't even be on the fucking podcast then, should you really?
None of you put DIY Revival, so...
That was a hard choice.
What was your one, James? Gargano Ciampa. Which one was that one?
Chicago.
Chicago. Fuck it, put that in.
Which one was that? The street fight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that going in?
We'll go with the street fight. I'm happy for any of them to go in.
Me too. So that's one.
This last spot.
This is going to be...
No, I can't put any more games on it.
It's not Cesaro versus Dragunov as good as that match was.
I wouldn't be
You're not
mad
gonna
to put in
get
DIY
more
Revival.
Yeah, I'd go DIY Revival.
What about the ladder match? No?
Ladder match, for fuck's sake.
The ladder match is good, but it's not great. I don't know how it got 5 stars.
Cole Gargano as well.
Is the ladder match the one for the US?
The
North
first,
American?
yeah, the first one.
Who's fucking listed that up there?
I didn't put it.
Sangstone, what list are you talking? What ladder match are you on about?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Adam Cole versus EC3 versus Ricochet
Was that
versus
Dean Dream.
Killian
Last-
Dane
Dane.
versus Lars Sullivan.
Oh shit!
No?
That was for the first North American title.
Yeah, was it not read out? No.
Not on any of our lists.
Bizarrely enough.
It might have been the Facebook ones then. I definitely heard it a couple of times.
Shit, man.
DIY Revival then, isn't it?
DIY Revival.
Cole Gargano
Yeah.
as well.
Why?
I still think Bailey versus Banks Shine woman should be considered at least.
It's a good shout, that one as well. It was a
That
very
was a
good
shout.
shout.
So bloody
So it's-
difficult.
Which match is better between DIY Revival and Bailey versus Banks?
DIY Revival.
Well, if you put it like that,
Well, that's what we're doing here, Ryan.
that's a bit
We're doing the
fucking
best
hard.
matches. Which to me, if you put it like that, that's the question we're answering.
You pretty
Right.
much put like the best tag team, the tag team match between two teams, against probably the best women's match. You know what I mean? So, but you've got to go with DIY versus Revival, haven't you?
Right, last
I think
question. DIY Revival or Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole?
DIY Revival.
DIY Revival.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
DIY.
I won't argue that.
Okay, so the final list is Walter versus Tyler Bate, Gargano versus Almas, Nakamura versus Zayn, Gargano versus Ciampa, and DIY versus a Revival.
We are sorry if your favourite match is not in there. Do not send us death threats.
This was a really bad, really fucking hard one, this.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea.
I spent most of my weekend watching wrestling, so I'm happy.
Fucking hell.
It was
So
fucking
many
joke,
good
that
matches, so many matches left out. Fucking hell.
Mm.
It's like we're under an hour. So what do we talk about for the next few minutes?
Well, we can do our predictions one on the same fucking one if you want.
I think we're going to do a separate one next week.
Are we?
Yeah.
I think that'll be our top 5 next week. Predictions of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
take it home.
what if one of them's already?
What have we got coming up? Let's go with that then.
We should have.
Well, there should be content in the next couple of days, shouldn't there?
Yes, indeed. Well, we've got.
Oh yeah.
We've got
Monday,
we've got the Wrestle
Tuesday.
Kingdom pod.
Oh, yeah.
Up soon. After Wrestle Kingdom itself.
New Japan Wankfest, night 1 and night 2.
We're pretty much going to try our best at uploading them, like getting them recorded and uploaded pretty much as soon as each one's finished.
Yeah.
We should have.
That's the idea.
Is there an AEW NXT review this next week?
Yes, there will be. Yes. Yeah, it's back.
Wrestling for
The
Beginners
TV
next
show's
week?
back. It will be at some point. It depends on her schedule. There's a lot going on. So there will be another one. There will be some more Wrestling with Beginners.
How many you plan on doing so far then, partner?
I don't know, maybe four or five.
Gosh.
So if you do enjoy that, make sure you tell us, and then we'll consider whether we want to do more. There's an interview next week with Sean Only.
Sean Only. Yes.
Whether it'll be uploaded next week, I don't know, but look out for that. I think that's it, really, isn't it?
So we've got Heroes of Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
You got a retro pod coming up as well.
Yeah, this month's retro podcast is the Royal Rumble 2001. The last Royal Rumble of the Attitude Era.
Wrestling didn't exist then.
Just a twinkle in his daddy's eye.
And obviously we've got the Royal Rumble this month as well.
Holy shit! Fuck yeah!
Oh,
man.
what's the
Without any crowds.
Impact pay-per-view as well? Is that Genesis?
All that hard
cares.
Hard to kill.
Oh, if it's hard to kill, then yeah, I care.
Oh, you care now, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Only because there's an AEW wrestler on it.
Fuck's sake. These fucking
Impact
glory
pay-per-views are
hunting.
usually alright.
Are we doing an Impact review, or are we going to play it by ear, or what are we doing on that one?
I'll do an Impact review. I don't mind.
I'll
do it.
Man show.
You love what?
Basically, watch the New Japan show and don't care about all that. Don't bother with the rest of it. Just watch the Wrestle Kingdom reviews.
Bury your own podcast. What the hell? Fuck. Just 2 hours. Listen to ours.
It's like Vince McMahon burying his own product and blaming Baron Corbin.
Or bringing in the NWO and then wanting to inject his own company with a lethal dose of poison. Why?
Lethal dose of poison.
Why? Anyway.
Also, I want to do a quick question because if we're doing a particular day, I would have put this. But question of the day: will the Miz cash in Money in the Bank this Monday on Raw?
Fucking hell!
Hopefully,
because
it is a.
Nah, we'll cash in it. Cash in the next.
I hope he fails again.
He didn't fail the first time.
They're not going to fail cashing twice, surely. The same guy.
Surely.
Yeah, they would. I reckon they would.
Yeah, actually, they would, James, to be fair.
Yeah, they would. But I actually think Miz might cash in Monday. And win.
He could end up losing it to Otis again.
Oh, fuck off.
And then, Otis cashes in on, R-Truth for the championship.
Then just immediately gets rolled up afterwards by Tucker. Tucker gets the last laugh.
No, wait, listen, right. But then he could actually start a faction with Bobby Roode.
Oh, shit. This is money. This is fucking money. Go on. Continue. I'm intrigued now.
It could be called the Glorious Truthers.
Fuck.
The glorious hand.
I'll keep going now.
The Glorious Little Jimmy.
Oh, this is money here.
He's got in there somewhere.
Sign this guy. Yes. And on that bombshell.
Here's the WWE champion this Monday or more.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube if you listen on YouTube. Like the video, comment, notifications. If you listen on anything else like Google Podcasts, whatever else we're on.
Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Google.
Yeah. Just
Are we on Apple yet?
Shit that everyone else
No,
does.
not yet. I haven't got an email back yet. So wait to be approved.
Podbeam then, yeah?
Yeah.
Go. Make
Nice.
sure you still listen on Podbeam.
See us out, Palmer.
We're out of time, folks. So,
Well done.
Right, time we're gonna go.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.